My people, those are members of the Constitutional Council that we are all waiting for to declare the verdict. This teacher was killed in Garoua by the military as a result of the protest. Every problem can be traced back to language. What affects Cameroon today is the misuse of language. And in this video, we are going to analyze the language that has shaped this country into what it is today. And then we are going to provide a new social order as these results are being declared. Language is not just communication. It is the architecture of thought and society. That indicates that a legal language shapes social reality. For example, the word unification and reunification alone has changed the structure and the social reality of Cameroon today. Fair? This country predominantly believe that we were one under Germany, and that includes Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Chad, some parts of Nigeria. That was German colony. Some believe that that is a country that they had under Germany. That is the colonial mindset of Amadou Ahidjo. Now, they don't understand the difference between German colony and UN trust territory. Different things. Colonial mindset. So, after they got their independence in 1960, La Republic got their independence in 1960. The UN conducted a plebiscite in 1961. Fair, we voted overwhelmingly to join. Remember, I said it was still a dating relationship till date. Ahidjo's mindset was this is reunification, not unification. So the UN asked the question, do you choose to gain independence by joining? He heard, he presumed, he believed, and what almost everyone in La République du Cameroun heard is, do you choose to gain independence by rejoining? And hence the word reunification. That is what you go out to celebrate on 20th May. Words, language is not just communication. It is the architecture of thought and society. Do you understand? We will go ahead and keep listening to this video, but I just thought I'd lay that foundation. Educate our La République counterparts. Because as this election is being declared, I encourage them, fight for your country. We have fought for ours. And this is time for us to maintain our eastern border. Protect our territory from any further invasion. And let them learn the meaning of words and language. And this will be the first step towards us solving an existential crisis in this area. If the roads are blocked, I encourage you to buy your foodstuffs from Nigeria, your essential needs, go about your daily life as usual, and do not involve in their election. We have to help them help themselves. And the only way we do that is by setting clear boundaries moving forward. So this will be part of the new social order. Anyone running a political party, what you call Northwest, this day, henceforward, mark the end to any political party. This is the restoration of an ancestral heritage. This is restoration of the United Kingdoms of Tikar, Bamenda Highlands, a civilization that was interrupted by slavery and slave trade, by colonialism, and today we have annexation or external invasion. And we call on every La Republique troop inside of the United Kingdoms of Tikar to return back to your country, because we declare those groups moving forward as terrorist organization inside of the United Kingdoms of Tikar. We will go ahead and continue listening to this video. If you are from the United Kingdoms of Tikar and you don't understand what is going on with your life, don't understand how words have been used, misused to shape your destiny, so pay attention to this video. We can't keep going on this way. We travel abroad to study predominantly to return and fix our nation of origin, not to mislead our people, not to dominate our people, but to guide our people towards a prosperous future for everyone. Abroad was not designed for us to come here and detach from our country of origin, but to help bring clarity and provide light for our people. It was not about making money. It was about helping to shape our society. So everything you see in Cameroon today is as a result of language misused, poor communication. Now, let's continue listening. This is Douala, and we can see young people going out on the streets. Fight for your country. Citizens of La République du Cameroun. Stand up for something. This government has manipulated you, confused you, used the idea of peace while holding a people hostage with the goal of reunification, which is a misuse of language. Look at what the banner at the Fumbang conference said. Unification, not reunification. Ignorance, greed, and colonial thinking. And we are making adjustments to that from this day moving forward. We will not sit back and just watch and say, they probably know what they are doing. while everyone suffers. This is sheer ignorance. This government is incompetent in every way, shape, or form. And we rise up to make those adjustments today, moving forward. So take every word out of this video seriously. Let's keep watching.
Actuellement, les Babanas sont en train de mettre feu au carrefour, au rond-point Maïti. Actuellement, les Babanas sont en train de mettre feu au rond-point Maïti. Sous prétexte qu'il est quand même en train...
This year is the last year for Mr. Pobia. We don't need to never allow it again. You have to kill all the people of Cameroon before you climb on that seat. You are a dictator. Mr. Pobia, you are a dictator. Atangaji, you are an assassin. Minister Atangaji, you are an assassin. It will never happen again in Cameroon. It will never happen again in Cameroon. Atangaji, assassin. Atangaji, you are an assassin. Enough is enough. The people of Limbe, they say no to your threat. The people of Limbe, they say no to your threat.
My people, if we have to wait for a consensus, that is to get everybody to agree, it will take us 100 years to arrive at a decision before we start building a nation. The Southwest people predominantly do not trust you, the Tikar people, Bamenda people. They feel safe with La République du Cameroun. And we encourage them to ratify a union treaty with La République du Cameroun as they go on with that relationship. You can't build a society, any functioning society, with people that do not trust you. Your ancestors migrated from Sudan to the Adamawas, to Bamenda, and to the Highlands to build a civilization, a nation. Not just tribes, but a nation. Tikar people. Slave raids destabilized that civilization. Hundreds of our people were captured and sold by the coastal people. From there, colonialism. From Germany to Britain and France, you were stitched with the Southwest people. Your culture, your history, your identity, and ways of life are unique, and it is quite evident to you today. We are restoring our ancestral heritage. Almost every tribe in the Northwest are descendants of Tikar. We rise above the colonial noise. We rise above the La République noise, and we are going to be educating them in the process of our restoration. We will teach them the meaning of words, how those words are used, and in what context. We can't wait to negotiate with people that don't understand the basic meaning of words. Unification is not the same thing as reunification. What happened at Fumban, the plebiscite, it's all unification. We have to help La République du Cameroun save themselves from themselves. If not, they will destroy themselves and destroy us in the process. So we will guide them in the process while we restore our civilization. will keep listening to this video, but this message is going to help you have perspective, whether you're from the Tikar land, from the southwest, or from La Republique to Cameroon, or you are a military officer or governor in the United Kingdoms of Tikar. Let's keep watching. So that is what is happening in Garoua. You see young people climbing up the poles to destroy security lights. That is their act of resistance towards that government and that regime. And again, I encourage the citizens of La Republique du Cameroon, defend your land. Correct this false narrative that this so-called government has subjected you under, will defraud you consistently of your elections and take control over your country. They've deceived you even about the union with us as two separate entities. And they've used that to hold down your future. And it's time to rise up and take your country. We will support you. We will stand with you. And anyone from your country that comes over, we will provide you refuge. Fight for your country. Defend your land. Do not let these dictators continue to subjugate you under their tyranny. Let's keep listening. What you just saw are ballot papers which indicates Issa Chiroma Bakari overwhelmingly won this election, irrespective of the security challenges that have been mentioned. He won this election. And do not let this system defraud you of your candidate that you have chosen. Fair? This is a group that came out, a fine crowd, to celebrate the victory of Issa Chiroma Bakari. Let this mark the turning point of true democracy in La Republique du Cameroon. That if you win an election, you get to be president and lead the people towards a future that provides for their children and those yet unborn. That is a crowd in Douala coming out in their numbers to celebrate Issa Chiroma Bakari. We can't see all of this and turn a blind eye and hope on the Constitutional Council for a verdict. The verdict should validate what we see in the real world and not the other way around. If this is a monarchy, then let the people know so. But if it is a republic and you practice a democratic system of government, then let the winner be the winner. Let's keep watching. For those from the United Kingdoms of Tikar, if you were born and raised in Bamenda, Northwest, or one of your parents comes from the Tikar land, you are Tikar by blood. You're going to listen to this speech and I have a remark afterwards. Let's take a listen.
Thank you very much. Thank the head of state, His Excellency Paul Biya, for this greatness. We won't like to talk much, but what we want to say is that we students of Yaoundé Toussoua, we have decided to preserve, protect what we have, to go for what we don't have. Reason why there will be no disorder here in Yaoundé Toussoua, no disturbance, no stress.
You've heard that speech by a citizen from the United Kingdoms of Tikar, or from the Anglophone zone. Now, those who had the intention to go through the election route to bring about change, I'm sure you've seen the outcome. Those who run the CPDM, SDF parties in the United Kingdoms of Tikar with the hope to change this government. I'm sure by now you are realizing how you've wasted all these years and no fruitful outcome. And the only reason you are accepted in that system is because they are looking at you as the gateway to the people from the United Kingdoms of Tikar. And from every indication, they do not want to be part of this country. After losing thousands of people, not heard, being misunderstood and labeled, they do not want to be part of this nation. And there is no union treaty binding us and La République du Cameroon. This is a historical correction we are making today. And we respect your choice to be a citizen of La République du Cameroon. We are aware that there are two groups of people who went over to the La République regions. Individuals who ran over for safety, and those who went over there because they want to be part of this system. And we respect your decision. From today moving forward, you will have to decide your fate. We won't dwell in illegality. Without a marriage certificate, you cannot claim the properties of a man that your mother had you from another man in that relationship. It's impossible, except the man writes a will saying you will take over his properties or become his successor. That is the story we have in Cameroon. You can't be dating a man and you brought a child out of another relationship and that child becomes the successor of that man while they are still dating. That is the situation here. We've scanned the UN archives and there is no document binding La République du Cameroon and Southern Cameroons. And since they do not know, we teach them, we correct the history, we make the necessary adjustments because some don't have the reasoning capacity to understand these concepts. But you can go back and watch all the videos I've posted for the past 5 days and you will have clarity. So we define our borders in the east and we say no to any foreign invasion. The troops from La République in the United Kingdoms of Tikar, we instruct you to redeploy back to La République du Cameroon. Because any organization unauthorized in the United Kingdoms of Tikar bearing arms is declared a terrorist organization. Let's keep listening.
Happen for Isa Bamenda town, I say some group for old town boy, they don't come out with Okada bike massively, say they want match for show support for Chiroma today, but they don't reach from Gang Junction. Ekelebe they ask authorization, but that notwithstanding, Ekelebe don't leave and say me then go do their campaign successfully. So the decline of our upstation now so we go.
While we hope that Issa Chiroma brings about transformation in their country, he doesn't understand the history of this country. Talking about returning to a two-state federation indicates he doesn't understand the laws of this country, the history of this country, that there is no legal document binding Southern Cameroons in La République du Cameroon, and hence there is no federation to return to. We've studied their speeches, heard their strategies. They don't have what it takes. They don't have the reasoning capacity or the understanding of the history of this country. And so with that, we call an end to any of these movements within the United Kingdoms of Tikar advocating for Issa Chiroma Bakari. Again, when the election is declared, stay at home or go about your regular activities. If the roads from La République to the United Kingdoms of Tikar are blocked, go ahead and buy your basic necessities from Nigeria moving forward. We are not going to have any ghost town following this election. And I want to make it clear, we are not angry, we are not seeking revenge, we are mature, and so we rise above the noise. In the future, we will go on to trade with La République du Cameroon. We will have exchange programs, help one another to bring about peace and stability in West and Central Africa. We are going to partner in different ways to help build thriving nations in this geographical location. Now, a government does four things predominantly, because as we call an end to their role in our area, it is important that we have perspective, because we will lead ourselves for some time before we set up a functioning administration. We are not going to create a dictatorship system like the one we are coming out of. Number one, protect rights and deliver justice. So no one is above the law and no one is beneath its protection simultaneously. Number two, provide safety and essential services. So every child can go to school, every mother to the market, and every worker's home in peace. Number three, maintain honest economic rule. So property is secure, trade is fair, and hard work is rewarded. Number four, encourage civic participation. So every voice counts and no decision is made in darkness. These are the four primary functions of a government that we will institute in the United Kingdoms of Tikar. We will keep listening. I have a message I'll read for us. at the end of this video. So pay attention and share this video far and wide to everyone who comes from the United Kingdoms of Tikar and our neighboring La Republic citizens.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
How are you?
No, I'm fine.
What is your name?
My name is Tanto Julius.
Tanto Julius, from where?
From Do.
This video we are about to watch has to do with security and safety. Pay attention.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
How are you?
No, I'm fine.
What is your name?
My name is Tanto Julius.
Tanto Julius, from where?
From Do.
From you. Then what happened since Wednesday?
I was with the Honorable of
Aku. Yeah.
So we are coming from Kambe.
Yes.
On our way, we met with the other boys, with those boys.
Yeah.
So they took us. I don't know the direction that they took us.
Yeah.
So they were about to kill us.
Yeah.
So I told them that the vehicle that I'm having is not the honorable's vehicle. It's my own.
Yeah.
So I just carry him like a transporter. I'm a transporter.
Yeah.
So from then they took us and they were asking us to give money.
Yeah.
I gave my own money that I gave my own. I gave 500, almost to 600,000.
Yeah.
Then they were asking him to give that was 15 million.
15 million.
Not today he told me that he's having 4 million, but we are 4 of us. The other ones are just passengers that I just picked them on the way.
Yeah.
So there is one retired army there which they are asking for the money. His money is 2,500,000.
The time, I mean, you know his name?
No, I don't know.
He's your countryman?
You know he's from Uku, but he's living in Kambi.
Okay, from Uku, yeah, I know him.
Then there's one man from Wat,
Yeah.
which I don't know his name.
Yeah.
The man he doesn't have even 5 francs.
Yeah.
Then there's another one from Aku, that is the honorable's sister's child.
Yeah.
Yes, they said he's a police, which he is not. He is not a police.
Yeah.
He's not a policeman.
Yeah.
So after yesterday, I tried my own best. My family tried their best, so and pay. So they left me.
They pay how much?
The pay is almost, I can say, almost 600,000.
Yeah.
Yes. So they left me now. They just carried me and I don't know where they left me. So I was living there. They said they have to fill it with the honorable. If he gives his own money, before I would take, they will give me the key of the vehicle, my phone and my IT card. Because they took my old IT card.
Yeah.
So today they came today. They were telling me that they have taken they told them that the vehicle is not my own vehicle. It's not my vehicle.
Yeah, it's government vehicle.
Yes, it's the government vehicle, which is not the government vehicle. So as they said like that, I could not live there again. So I just have to leave.
Yes.
Yes. So
where is the key of the vehicle?
it's with them.
Okay.
Everything.
Then the honorable, what causes that they took you people in the bush?
Because he was having those things for vote. That is the problem. They took his phone.
Yes.
Or everything concerning this campaign was there.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is everything concerning the campaign.
Okay. This Sunday morning now, as they release you.
They released me since after yesterday.
Since after yesterday.
So I could not leave them.
Yeah.
I took my decision that I could not leave the honorable and the rest of the passengers.
Yes.
What made me today to run is because they said today that vehicle does not belong to me.
Okay.
See, that is my problem that I said, and they said like that because the way they maltreat people is not easy. Okay. They say that vehicle is not belong to me because I told them that is my vehicle. I took it for condition.
Okay, where you people were situated, it was in the bush or in the house?
Very far in the bush.
Okay.
Very far. I don't even know the place.
Okay.
Yes. If they took me that I should go there, I don't know the place.
Okay. Yes. It was since Wednesday?
Since Wednesday.
Okay. Yes, I know because you passed here.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah,
last week. Yes. So
last
week. What caused the problem is honorable.
Okay.
Yes, it's not any problem. Because all those pictures, everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the problem. He is the cause of all things.
Okay.
And they have to give my money back.
Okay.
Because even in Kambe, I was not happy because we went to Kambe. He paid hotel only for 3 days. I lived in hotel for 8 days. He came and gave me only 10,000 francs to pay hotel bill.
Okay.
Which the bill was 5,000. I have to carry passenger to collect money from them.
It was which hotel?
Wafi.
Okay.
I have to carry those passengers that they have taken. Is my problem because the passengers are innocent.
Okay.
They don't know nothing. The passengers are innocent. I took the money from the passenger to pay the hotel bill. Okay. They are innocent.
Okay, thank you.
We've heard stories of kidnap for ransom. If you pay attention to this message, you realize that some of these individuals that are being kidnapped have connections with the government. And you've seen everyone, whether it is a deal, it's all connected to Yaoundé and this regime that everyone right now is rising up to challenge. We condemn kidnap for ransom, but I just got this video and I listened to it again and again, and I'm realizing why things can go wrong and individuals get kidnapped. But my people, do not, I'm talking to those in Kom, Nso, Nkambe, Bamenda, Mezam, Batibo. I know they are responsible freedom fighters, Tikar armies that are out to defend the territory. As we draw a line and define our borders, you are the one who will protect this new nation. The security of the citizens is in your hands. And if there are others that will not follow the law to protect the citizens, you are responsible to call them to order. We are in this bondage, not just because of La République, but because of those from among us that choose to keep a blind eye to the suffering of everyone in this geographical location. And that includes Atanganji. So the world thinks our people are barbaric, brutal, and just want to kidnap. But that is not the case. But we strongly condemn the kidnap of civilians. But this story is a classic indication of what has been happening. Because most of those cases, these individuals have a connection to the government. And you've seen their behavior with Issa Jurma. And if you are angry because of this election, then you should understand the role that that deal is playing in connection with what Paul Biya is doing to everyone in this country. For those of the Tikar land who loves La République du Cameroon so much, this is time to move over. During the American War of Independence, because it is easy for us to make progress because we have references, there are models of how people navigated a liberation movement like ours, a restoration movement like ours. Fair? During the American War of Independence, there were American citizens that loved Britain so much, more than they loved America. They faced a similar challenge in America, like what you are facing in the United Kingdoms of Tikar. So I want you to understand that your situation is not unique. Others have gone through what you are going through, either psychologically or through your behavior. And what they did was move over to Britain. Some moved over to Canada. Some moved to the Caribbeans. They had to go where their heart belongs. In that regard, we ask you to move over to La République du Cameroon and fight for your country, support your nation, be a citizen over there, and contribute to the well-being of that country. And do something meaningful with your life. Because if you run away from a fight over here and you run away from a fight over there, then you become a coward. This is time for you to stand and fight for your country. Again, the primary reason why America or any foreign country open up their borders was not that we come here and stay here forever. It's called exchange programs. Just like we're establishing the United Kingdoms of Tikar, there are some from La République du Cameroon who will come over and still study as an alien, as a foreigner, just like those who leave Nigeria and come over. So we come over here to study, go back, and fix our countries of origin. Make adjustments where everyone is blinded or not seeing the reality of the situation. We bring clarity. So we encourage you to make that decision. If one of your parents, again, come from the Tikar land, you are Tikar by blood, and we welcome you. But if you are so enthusiastic and passionate about La République du Cameroon, move over and fight for your country. There is no way for you to claim a land when you don't have the land certificate. It's impossible. There is no way for you to claim even the properties of a man if you don't have a marriage certificate. These are universal laws, and we don't live in a world governed by sentiment. We live in a world governed by laws. The resolution 1608 confirmed the plebiscite result, but also instructed Ayijo and Fonja to go deliberate on how that federal system of government will look like. Ratify a union treaty and deposit it at the UN. That was never done. And based on international law, we don't even need a referendum. We don't need negotiation or permission to set up our administration and have a functioning country. And this is what you should know. And our situation is not that of Eritrea or South Sudan or Biafra. Our story is that of the Baltic states. Kuwait is one classic example. Sudan is a case of cessation, as well as Eritrea. Ours is that of restoration. It's still a dating relationship, at most engagement. And so no matter how long you live together, it doesn't make the relationship legally binding. And a German colony is different from a UN trusteeship territory. For those from the La République who think about German Cameroon and say the reunification is a continuation of German Cameroon. If it's German Cameroon, we need Equatorial Guinea, part of Nigeria, to be part of that union. You can never use that kind of logic. That is internal confusion all by itself. And hence, the Cameroon that this government cannot manage, is incompetent to manage, and everybody in here suffers. So after listening to me speak, if you still have some confusion that we should be part of that country, this is deliberate and intentional decision to continue in ignorance. And we say no to that, because many will not travel to come back and make the country better or make our region better. Mothers are suffering. Our people are forced to migrate. And you just want to be in the middle and benefit or enjoy. When this side is good, you run over here. And when this side is good, you run over here. And your people continue to suffer. That is greed and selfishness. And it is deliberate. And so today, you get to choose. If you don't want La République du Cameroon, as you move over here, do not sow confusion or try to instruct or motivate, encourage our people to maintain this relationship with La République du Cameroon. If you think we are part of that country, provide for us the Union Treaty. If you can't do that, this is time for you to choose your fate and your destiny and that of your children. And this is the first step towards the liberation of black people in this area. And this is why we study, so that we bring about clarity and help our people to find light and not subjugate them, manipulate them, or leave them in darkness. No kidnap for ransom. Protect every civilian. We come from a society where community matters, and we can manage the affairs of our country while setting up proper administration. Stay at home. Do not participate in their election. If the results are declared, you don't have to demonstrate, go out, just go about your regular daily activities and pray for them, that the scales fall off their eyes so they fix their country, not that the scales falls off their eyes so that they stop infiltrating in our territory. We are going to continue to enforce and bring about structure with our security system. This is the new social order. Now, I have something I prepared and I'll read with us, and that will wrap up this session. This is a peaceful and lawful declaration of a new social order for the United Kingdoms of Tikar, Bamenda Highlands. My fellow Tikar sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, near and far, we travel abroad predominantly to learn, to gain skills and knowledge, and to return with them not to dominate our people, but to uplift them. We come back to teach, to build, and to free our communities from ignorance and dependence. Today, in the spirit of that sacred duty, I speak to you as one citizen to another. Long before colonizers drew lines on the map, our ancestors organized, traded, and governed by the wisdom of our people. We remember that history so we may act with clarity now. Today, we declare a peaceful renewal of civic life in the United Kingdoms of Tikar. Our intention is not punishment or revenge. Our purpose is to restore dignity, rule of law, and the service of every family needs. Schools, clinics, markets, and safe streets. We will pursue truth through public education and open dialogue, seek remedy where rights were violated, and build transparent institutions that protect every citizen. To every family and business, on the day the Cameroon election, decision is made. Go about your lawful business. Send your children to school. Open your shops. Tend your fields. Because normal life must continue. To the diaspora, whether you left for safety or to improve systems abroad, you are welcome home. Those who fled danger will find shelter and a warm hand. Those who have served and reformed institutions abroad, we invite your wisdom and experience in the nation we are building ahead. Our doors is open to those who come in good faith to help rebuild our homeland. We call for an immediate end to kidnappings, extortion, and criminal violence. These crimes tear families apart and destroy our future. I call on community leaders, traditional and faith leaders, and civic organizations to speak out and to protect and cooperate with lawful public safety efforts to protect our children and homes. We will prioritize economic resilience. Families should be free to meet their needs through lawful trade and local production. We will encourage lawful commerce with regional partners so that homes are fed and livelihood sustained. Economic independence is a pillar of freedom. Regarding governance and administration in our land, we seek lawful, orderly transfer of authority through transparent, inclusive, and constitutional process. We urge dialogue with existing administration and national authorities to ensure continuity of essential services and the safety of all citizens. Where officials are willing to serve the interest of the Tikar people and abide by the rule of law, we will welcome cooperation. Where disagreements arise, we will pursue peaceful, legal channels, negotiation, mediation, and international observation where appropriate. We believe in government by consent. Our legitimacy will rest on participation, transparency, and respect for rights. If you disagree with our path, argue with facts and respect, not with force. Responsible citizenship means making choices openly and legally, not through intimidation or secrecy. We will not answer repression with violence. We will seek international observers, impartial mediators, and lawful process to resolve disputes. We will invest in community policing and independent civilian oversight so that public safety protects people without abusing them. Finally, let this be a season of rebuilding character as well as institutions. Citizenship is a duty. Educate yourself, protect your neighbors, keep your children in school, and support honest work. We are building institutions that invite people to do right because right is the best path for all. This is our declaration of a new social order founded on law, peace, and the dignity of every person. Let us begin together, peacefully, and with steady hearts. May truth guide us. May justice guard us. May our children inherit a land of hope and opportunities. God bless you, and God bless the United Kingdoms of Tikar, Bamenda Highlands.